Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Hopefully this should work in this.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one. But 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Allen going to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that will be caught. But out of bounds. Out of bounds, ruled incomplete here. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
What the hell is he doing?
And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Aviators will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week, and you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. going to go on 4th down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And they'll run again. But he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
Everyone's eyes go to him when he nears the end zone, and that includes the coverage, who took away the easy throwing lanes and forced a high throw.
Let's go. Hurt! Hurt! Right there, hurt!
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. They stop him on 4th and goal at the 3. And the ball will go over on the goal line stand.
We'll get it right back.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. They come up here now 1st down. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line.
He is back down at the 10-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Patterson again, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Allen off the play fake. Rolling to his right.
Come on, sack him.
And he'll just get rid
What
of
up,
it.
Brock?
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Let's score a touchdown.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line.
Huh? Yeah.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Aviators are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 14-0.
I got the Aviators. It's like the 7th season in the league, so
following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
This is the last season we're doing it to 24.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. On play action, Allen. This is incomplete.
That's now 6 dropbacks, 6 incompletions. Yeah, the defense has been pretty good early, but he's got to start hitting some of those throws. He's making them better than what they actually are.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Here's Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Aviators have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Oh, hit my kicker.
And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. And they'll accept that penalty. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Pass. And the ball is knocked out.
Get the ball, get the ball.
It's going the other way.
Come on, what did you do?
And he's got some space here. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. Charles, they are putting on a show right now. I mean, with that fumble return for the touchdown, you think about the size of this advantage. Heck, it's a 4-score game right now, and we're still in the first half.
And that has to be the highlight, Brandon, with how infrequently we see fumbles return to the house. But if you aren't inclined to pick this as the game signature play so far, you do have no shortage of alternatives to select from. This has been nothing short of a clinic, and as noted, we still have a half a ball to play.
He will return this from deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And this is going to go the other way. The defense has it.
Starting to get the sense throughout the league that more of the special teams coordinators give their guys the green light to bring the ball out because everyone wants big plays to happen. I don't know if that philosophy will hold after that error there.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Aviators open the lead up to 34-0. Extra point by Carlson, up and good.
Sound loud in my
and
ear.
that makes this 35-0 now.
Maybe if I turn that down, does it sound a little louder?
So plenty of fireworks here early. 35-0 now as the kick is away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Oh, come on.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault.
Hurt?
His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Allen got an open man. It's Pickens. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Able to find his man. It's Pickens. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down.
Well, you can absolutely feel the thought process there. They just gave up the touchdown. So in the huddle, they're telling each other, you don't want to give it back now on a 3-and-out. Nice job of making sure that they wouldn't, and they pick up the first down.
On play action, Allen out to his left. Toward the sideline, and look at that.
Wow, he
catch,
caught
dragging
that?
The toes, and that's going to be a first
That's
down.
amazing.
Well done. A really
That
nice
is amazing.
gain of 25 yards.
I damn sure thought I was picking that
We
up.
are in for a good one as we're through one. Second quarter now. It's Brooklyn in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. First and 10, it's Patterson. And he's going to get 7 out of this before
Come
being
on
taken
now.
down at
Everybody
the
wants to start getting
27.
hurt.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
They'll go again with Patterson. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Play action. Now it's Allen. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Facing this big first half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it. Allen. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
What the?
And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
You know what that was, right?
Well, the decision there, 4th and goal, they go for it.
Oh,
This
my
ball
God.
Intercepted in the end zone.
Hey, how about some applause for the stand by this defense?
Yeah,
Just to
sure
force them
was.
into a 4th and goal situation was one thing, but then to get the interception, keep them off the scoreboard, that's a job very well done.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Yeah, this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9
Oh,
yards
come on.
1st down. So, Charles, you look at this offense. What a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the 1st round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
41 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left
Oh,
side.
my God, how did you not
And
catch
that's
that?
going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd
I
down.
was how you didn't catch
The running
that.
game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there. 62 yards. And the Aviators continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Allen.
Come on, give me that.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Well, it certainly feels like this defensive group has figured this guy out to the tune of a big lead in this one. And you know that he's frustrated with how this game has gone. And now with back-to-back interceptions, he's got to find a way to get out of his own head and start making better plays.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground.
Come on.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Aviators extend their lead yet again. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back? And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. And a nice carry there of 15 yards. Hands it off out of the gun. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Hurry, hurry! Let's go!
And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey, check that.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Franklin, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Aviators have got it on cruise control. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. They do go for it. Here's Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. This carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, but not much room to operate. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Franklin. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Up the middle they go. Franklin. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And this one's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And some room to roam now. There he goes, right side. Touchdown. A great effort there. 75 yards. And the Aviators are pouring it on. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ball game. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
Put it on.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now Patterson to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Allen to throw it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they will finally stop him, but a great return gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And he's wrapped up. Taken down, back at the 25. Marcus Williams getting the sack from the secondary. And it's never going to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you.
Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted.
Stop running.
Look at the big man rumble. The 30, 10, 5, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. maybe a small measure of revenge for this defense because they've been thoroughly dominated so far. A brief bright spot there with that pick six.
Seemingly coming up for air after being dominated as you described. They get a nice play there. Probably not going to change the balance of this game, but they have to feel a little bit better about themselves after that one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Right there. 18 Rattlers. 70 Ranger.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. 2nd and 9 now. Being chased out, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Zadarius Smith in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. He'll drop to throw.
Oh, acrobat.
It's intercepted. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception is really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make a play, get themselves off the field, which they just did, and salvage a little bit of pride in this one.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. There's Chris Olave. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Throwing on first down is Allen. And now here is another interception. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And, Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes, and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is an excellent defense, and they've done exactly that. What do you think, partner? A season's worth of highlights in just 4 quarters? I think that's what we're seeing from this group.
D-line. I don't know why.
2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 148 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work. I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That one a first down pickup of 8.
and he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now, and this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That's good for 28 yards. They'll run on first down. It's Franklin, and he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Aviators are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
All right.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Allen. Completes this one to Pickens. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Allen will try again on 2nd down. And my goodness, another interception. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 37-yard line.
Check mash.
They run the counter. It's Franklin, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38. This offense so far on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. What a throw right there for the 1st down. He is taking some real punishment in this game, but still standing in the pocket, completing that one.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there for that big strike?
Oh, catch that, baby.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here. Out of the gun. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Let's get this 1st down.
Now a handoff up the middle. Franklin. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down.
What? They called that on me? Oh, nah, cuz. Yeah.
Head to 60.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Bang.
William Jackson
He let that
with
hang in
a
the air
pick.
too long.
And a big turnover.
Hey,
there
what up,
as
Ari?
These guys will get the football back.
I'm winning.
Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Thank you for tuning
let's
in.
face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another.
Woohoo!
There's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Allen going to throw.
Oh, no.
This one taken in by Olave.
I wish he would have
all the
fumbled.
way inside the 15
I appreciate
before
it.
they drop him.
We accepted that.
So
I don't know
the
what he
big
was
play
thinking. He ran like 10
nullified,
yards
illegal
past the
forward
first down and
pass.
threw the ball.
And maybe we know why
Not 10
they were
yards.
able to get
He
such a
ran
good chunk
back.
of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. And he drops it incomplete. And
Come
their
on, bro. How many
struggles
people gonna get
continue
hurt?
here.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion
They're going to call
is
pass interference on me.
he's been
What'd I
coached
tell you?
really well.
I'm standing there trying to catch the
not
ball. They call
show
pass
that he's
interference on
having
me.
a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone.
No!
This one almost intercepted.
Broken
Had a
thumb.
chance to
What is
come
going
down
on
with
here?
it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
Huh?
So after the incompletion on first,
Yeah,
now
why are my
2nd
people
and
getting
10.
hurt?
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. On 3rd and long, it's Allen. And now here is another interception. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything.
No, he caught that.
Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Steps away to his left. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's
Not this time.
brought
He's
down, but
trying
not
to jump and
before
catch it
he
again like he did
reaches
last
the 8-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
Lightning 18. Trap 60. Trap 60.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time
I
they
tried
get
to
him
get in there.
behind the line.
He got off the block.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Now it looks like he'll throw here. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
But Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
What a stand there defensively. They force them to
Steelers
goal,
Clint.
force them into what they think will be a passing
left the league.
situation.
Peanut got him.
And then they make sure to lock
Peanut
up all the
and,
receivers and come away with the interception.
Dorvon,
Sounds
a friend,
simple,
so he got
but that was really well
Dorvon's,
done.
He's got Peanut's information.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball
How
game
did
is
he get rid of
played
that
out.
ball?
They trail big as we
7 for 30.
continue on
Good
now
Lord.
here in this 4th quarter.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, They've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And he'll be taken down at the 18. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. On play action, Allen. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
All game. Now you want to punt in the 4th quarter? Get out of here.
Now Allen, gotta have this one. That pass complete to Moore. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need,
you got to get that block.
You and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
19 Tigers, 19 Tigers. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw here. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Carlson on for the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
7 left.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play.
No, that was mine.
Hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Allen. Able to find his man. It's Pickens. One final shot. They'll look to throw. One last shot at the end zone.
Come on.
And this is going to be caught.
I overran it.
So it affects the final score, not the
overran
outcome,
it.
but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
And that's all, folks.
Of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something
got
positive
hurt,
from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.
So for Columbus, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for Brooklyn, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington.
Let's see how many people hurt, man. That's some bull. 3 new injuries. Good Lord. 5, 4, 4, and 2. Four niggas hurt, man. Don't make no damn sense. What's this nigga team? The Miners or some shit? The fuck is the name of his team? No. This guy. Oh, who took his quarterback? Yo, niggas is crazy. Who took his quarterback? This nigga. Why you? Oh my God. What that dude at? He got him. Dude, these niggas are savages, boy. You lead the league for 10 seconds, your whole team gone. How does they get Travis Hunter? Yeah, but this is crazy. Bruh. These niggas is terrible.